party to stand.
You need to try to win the North. Both of all of them, they are bright, but over ambition is what I'm afraid of. Atiku is too ambitious, like we predict. Atiku is too predictable. We have predicted this year that Atiku will not sacrifice anything for anybody. We have been saying that this Atiku that we are looking at, it will not go and spearhead the particular coalition. Now, after that thing has now succeeded, he will now say, you Obi, okay, come and be president. Atiku is not somebody that will do something like that. He will not do something like that. And excuse me, sir, I don't want to believe that that one has automatically become the failure of the coalition. Because even if during the coalition of APC, everybody saw that there was a contestant. There are so many contestants. Buhari contest. Atiku also contest. But if you can see, the strongest contestant that time, they come from North. Because that coalition, it is, purposely created to return power to the North. Power is supposed to return to the North. Not that the power will remain in the South again. And that's why somebody like Tinubu for the sound that, no, I'm not going to participate. Even we were told, I was not there, but we were told the primary of Buhari sponsored by Tinubu. Yes, the primary, Buhari is not ready to spend money for anybody, except some people that we gather and we spend it on his own behalf. Buhari and Obi, you can only see, I'm talking about spending money. But somebody like Tinubu, nothing concern him, he can spend. So it was Tinubu that sponsored Buhari. Now, this is what Nigeria are expecting, that if you are so desperate like that, that you want to, unseat President Bola Tinubu, then somebody need to sacrifice. Something need to go for something. And people are looking at Atiku as an old man. Okay, Atiku, why can't you stay behind a bit and let somebody that is a bit younger go? Number one, a bit younger. Number two, to balance the equation now that is the turn of the South. Then let that power remain in the South. Then after 4 years, power go back to the North. If there's anything Obi can do for them to guarantee that one, it's very, very, I will be okay. Number one. Number two, this thing will solve a lot of problems. 4 years of Obi will solve the problem of marginalization, cry of marginalization, cry of political vendetta against Igbo. It will solve it. That's why I'm supporting Obi. It is the son of South. Then we split our 8 years. What all of us are looking for is the progress of this country. Not particularly that somebody must be in that power. Who do they put mouth in his mouth that is not sweet? If they put turkey in your mouth, it will be sweet now. Nobody they put in that seat that he will not do his own. No matter what, he will do his own. After all, Buhari has come. He has done his own to some people, best. To me, worse. And he has gone. He spent 8 years, and I enjoy it. I supported President Bola Tinubu 2020. Of course, what cost me? Well, okay, Buhari ruled 8 years. He didn't perform. I cannot relocate to Ghana, and I didn't die. And let Tinubu also come and do his own mess now. Then this time around, Obi too, come and do. The other time, issue of Igbo marginalization or political vendetta against Igbo will have gone, and the South remain its power. Simple. But this time around, it's like Atiku, over desperation of Atiku. We not let something like that happen. And I see this thing as a spell, as a virus of Tinubu affecting them in that coalition, and it may not stand.
All right, gentleman Mike, I wonder if this is a battle of ego between Atiku and Peter Obi. Of course, don't forget that in the last election, both Obi and Atiku contested, and they lost to President Bola Tinubu. Now, looking at what he said, that the North will celebrate him if he becomes the president of the country. Some people said he was trying to woo the North. Some said that's just the fact that the North are currently in support of Peter Obi. But does he have the political structures to defeat President Bola Tinubu in 2027 election?
Yeah, thank you, Adekunle Michael. First, I think I will be shocked, and I will be very shocked if who is supposed to be the presidential aspirant for the coalition movement hasn't been sorted out before they even begin to move. I will be very shocked that at that level, I don't expect that at that level of politicking, all of those things have not been sorted. I don't. It doesn't make any sense to me that it is
Before
now.
the-
Before the movement, I believe that all
should have
these
done their
backdoor
assignment.
meetings, like due diligence, ought to have been done. That okay, this is the main person that we are
focusing,
rallying around. But let the movement start. I will be shocked that after coming together is when we are now begin to they now begin to struggle as to let me go or you should not go and all of that. I will be very shocked if that is the position. Then secondly, I have always believed that the coalition, and it's my view, the coalition should rally around somebody like Peter Obi. Mr. Femi has done a job extensively on that. That if for no other reason, at least for balance of power, to minimize agitation, especially the one that is coming from the southeastern part of the country. If not for any other reason, at least let there be a semblance of togetherness. That okay, it's not that this ball is now each time it comes to the south, it has to be a southwest. There are others apart from Jonathan that came from south. There are others southeast and all of that. So we can begin to look at that direction. So I mean that is my point. I will be shocked if who is becoming the aspirant hasn't been worked out before they even converge. And I will also expect them to pull that coming together around Peter Obi. Yes.
Okay. Is it sure for him if he goes solo? Is it sure for him? Is victory sure for Obi if he goes solo?
Going solo will not help. And that's the truth. Going solo means that for me, he's on his own to go solo. We always see it's a game of number. It's a game of number. It needs somebody. If eventually he comes up as presidential candidate for the new coalition party now, it needs somebody that will also come from the north as a vice to complement that number, so that while he pull a lot of votes in the south, that person can also do the same in the north, and the aggregate of that might give him victory. But going solo for me may not work.
Can he ever win the presidential election without aligning with northern political forces?
It's not possible.
Not possible.
That's what people have been saying, that their coalition is Obi favor they are going to enjoy. Because if you ask me to mark all of them in that place, I've said it. I resolve into only two people. It's based on only two people: Atiku and Obi, with political prowess. Crowd, and Obi with a bit of a political, crowd prowess and a little bit of integrity. Make Obi stand out in their midst. Anything apart from that one, you see, Amochi politically is not there. Is it Aregbesola, the prison breaker minister, and the minister of a public holiday? There is nothing. He was a minister for 4 years. Go and check his regime and compare the Ojo that you have.
He can always declare public holiday.
That's the only thing we know about internal affairs. When Aregbesola was a colossal failure as a minister, and even at Osun State, where his governorship is better than ministerial. That ministerial, they just put him there to go and eat. And I can see the synergy between him and Lawful and El-Rufai, both of them with the same height, with this religious fanaticism. And who are the people
problem with their height?
No. It's like and they look alike. Aregbesola and I think Muniba and Ambali, with their politics, with their religious fanaticism. And look at the prison break in Kuje. Who are the people that set free? They are religious fanatics. They are terrorists that were set free that time. And who was the minister of internal affairs? And that, a portfolio was under who? That agency. It's not only one prison that was breaking. So many prisons were breaking. And what are the people that came out in that time? And since then, have you ever heard about prison break? No. The answer is no. Go and look at how to get your international passport now. I don't get anyone. But people that are applying for it, there is sanity in that area. So compare current minister with Lawful Aregbesola, you know that he knocked him up completely. So if we begin to mark them one by one, it is only Obi that will be a bit very hard, except you want to some word, and I'm not looking for angel. Obi, satisfy my mark when you talk about integrity and sanity. Where's your certificate? Back. This is my certificate. This is school I go. You can go there, verify. When were you born? This is the year I was born. Back. This is business I'm doing. People know me. Simple. Sanity. That's only what I want. That you will look for somebody that when you perceive his ears, you should not smell. You may not see. I'm not looking for anyone.
All right, coming from Udezi Chima, I watched him speak yesterday. Michael, I must confess to you, this is an intelligent man. This man is very, very intelligent. He's talking about Peter Obi, Udezi Chima. He goes on by saying, by now, Atiku must have learned his lessons with what happened in PDP. He won't repeat the same mistake. He will allow Obi to do his 4 years. But with the look of things, is Atiku going to give up?
Atiku will not give up. And they are making... You know what people usually say? It's either Obi or Tinubu will continue. Have you ever heard something like that?
Very well.
That's what is in the... If you don't give it to Obi, you have automatically give Tinubu chance. Tinubu continue. Spend your 4 years. We are going to endure it. No wahala. Just continue like that. And that's my stand. It's either Obi or Tinubu. The power will go back to Fulani at this early stage. No. They should also endure the 8 years with that power.
All right.
Let them stay there.
All right, Odulaja, 8 years of suffering. That's what that's the question is asking here. 8 years of suffering.
We have been suffering, not today. Our suffering don't just started today. I've told you. I don't know when Nigeria was better. When I was born, always struggling. Tell me when I grew up to know up NEPA. My father was a farmer. My mother was a petty trader. So I grew up suffering. Suffer. You see, don't you know that fella sing suffer for head? Tinubu himself was even suffering that time. So that suffering is our culture. We are still praying for somebody that will bring just a little bit of succor. And now you think, Obi, let me ask you one question. One of the things that contribute to our economic woe now is removal of subsidy. Apart from Tinubu don't know how to handle that situation very well. But ask Obi, is he going to reverse subsidy? No. Let me frank you. If will Obi reverse subsidy, if Obi can give us his word that he's going to reverse subsidy, then we are going to hold him. Obi said he's going to maintain stability within 2 years. Your stability encompasses what? Based on one concept. Are you going to give us 24? Power supply during your 2 years? Are you going to tar the whole road in Nigeria? Which kind of stability are you for? Because this is how Nigeria politicians build castle in the air, build you Eldorado, and when they come there, they will be okay. Change, APC, change. When they come, they say change begin with you. See the narrative. APC, change. When they come, they say, change begin with you. That is Nigeria politicians. So it's not that Obi will bring automatic solution to us. And that 2 years he promised, people should ask him, what are you going to do within 2 years? Not that you're going to say, I'm going to stabilize this country. Whether Nigeria stabilize or not, we are moving on. Whether they keep people in Benue or they don't keep people in Benue State, we are still moving on. Whether they sell a bag of Gary 100,000, Nigeria is still moving on. So we don't know the kind of stability we want to bring.
In his statement yesterday, he said they will apply all lawful means to remove President Bola Tinubu come 2027. But Michael, does this suggest was just trying to incite violence or cause unrest in the society?
Not at all. The Peter Obi I know won't cause any form of unrest or instigate violence in any way. I think he's only making his voice known that he's serious in this contest, that is in the game and all of that. If from what you quoted, that said going to use all lawful, that means it's not a lawless individual.
All lawful means.
And as long as you are lawful in your approach, why not? Whatever means that you must engage to get whatever you want, it's allowed as long as it's lawful. So I don't think he's trying to instigate Nigerians to be violent or in any way.
Mr. Femi, is this not an act of desperation or democratic determination?
Let me tell you, I've been saying it that we still need a little bit of desperation. But your desperation should not just go across the board. It should be limited. And as Obi said, he said everything within, a bit of law, any lawful means, that one is enough. That one sounds nice enough. And we have not seen the tendency of Obi
any lawful means to
assist President Bola Tinubu. And Obi don't have tendency of causing any chaos, according to based on what we can see. Some people even expect more desperation move from Obi in 2023, and he refused to do so. Let me tell you, if Obi lead any protest that time, it can create problem.
And don't you think that statement is too strong for now?
It's not too strong. It's normal.
Did you check the date of the
statement? I'm quoting you.
Okay.
I don't listen to him. I'm quoting you according to. He said every lawful means. Simple. He didn't say unlawful. So even including protests. Protest is lawful. It's our right. I'm telling you that if Obi mistakenly lead any protest that time when the obedient are annoyed because of 2023 election, we may be telling different story now. It may lead to anything. Obi might be arrested. Nigeria may have bombed down now, but he refused to join. If obedient see Obi in the front, present like this, okay, people will move. That's what some people expect from me. Somebody like Okonko, Abi, I think Ned Okonko, Kenneth Okonko from Southeast. That's what he expected, and he felt disappointed from Obi. Some obedient people expect more, action from Obi, but Obi refused to take those actions because you have to look left and right before you cross the road. Otherwise, Noto will just jam you and you go like that.
All right, to the next one. I'm a horse in the comment section. Obi, go home and enjoy your wealth. We the Anambras love you and still want you alive. You can't do shishi in such decay country. This is coming from Amos.
Can I respond to that one?
Okay.
Somebody that is afraid to die, you cannot, inherit chieftaincy in your father's house. So if you are afraid of death, if you don't want to die, you cannot be a chieftaincy title of your father's house. Ordinary chieftaincy, they will just kill you. And you are not ready to die, you are not entitled to anything. That's my own take.
All right, so we move down to another person here. Udezi Chima, look at him. Okay, we'll move down. Benga George. But we have seen Tinubu more than 2 years, and the situation is worse. Mule, this is your fellow hungry. We have seen Tinubu for more than 2 years, and the situation is worse. On to the next one. Emmanuel Obuji, Yorubas and Igbos don't know what is coming to them from this Fulani. Stop playing. You're gonna learn. You will learn in a hard way. All right, let's move down to another one. GOA is Tinubu erudite like Bala Blue and Bulaba. This is coming from GOA Babayaga. The same way you saw Yoruba being beaten up in Southeast during an election. I am bored of this guy. Okay. On to the next one. None of you are okay. We still move down to another viewer here. Ajibade Clifford. Atiku destroyed PDP. Greedy. Now Atiku destroyed PDP. Now ADC again. It's a pity that all effort will be wasted again. All effort will be wasted again.
As simple as that.
Does it mean that if they front Atiku as their flag bearer, the party will lose?
There is tendency that they will lose. Why? Because since Obi have said that he's not ready, let me tell you, if Obi ready to be vice president now, it's his own choice. I'm not here to force for Obi, but I don't think it's befitting. But if we think that he can manage that one, and if he can get assurance from them that power will go back to the south after 4 years of Atiku, that's his own case. But if Obi refused to be vice to Atiku, and Atiku refused to back down for Obi, they use their own hand to hand over power back to Tinubu, because like I usually say that they need like 85% effort to get Tinubu. Don't listen to Lalong, that Lalong call himself Lalong. I don't know his weight. Lalong can say even if Tinubu appoint him, say yes. What will you do? What can Lalong do? Lalong, I don't know his political value. All those ones, they are just coming out to make mouth. As simple as that.
Benga George, Atiku will surprise you all. It is this surprise element APC will not see coming. They are hoping Atiku will come out, but he will not. This is Benga George.
We pray so.
All right, you have Amuhos here. You guys will ask yourselves, after Tinubu or Obi, who else? Your children will continue serving same Fulani till you reason that the country can't work. Odeze Chima is here. Femi, Obi's presence is the only thing giving relevance to the ADC. If they deny him the ticket, they are as good as gone.
That's what I'm saying. Learning follow. They don't have follow again. Obi is only the follow there.
All right, Hakim about the additional, people should watch Mike on by okay, Mike on by okay, so person. Okay, okay, okay. We'll move down to another one. Obi, my brother, come back home. Stop watching Fulani Yash. All right, I'm worse. Sorry about that. All right, we appreciate that.
City Stand.